And I'm excited. Are you guys excited? I'm going to get my cam off. Who wants to see my face? Nobody. Yeah, that's right. Alright, so here we go. Remember, follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitch, on YouTube. Check out my videos. It's much appreciated. My videos do run ads on YouTube, so it would be nice to start, you know, getting a little bit of income from that. Meanwhile, just waiting for the map to load up here, and here we go. So TVT here on merry-go-round, spawning in the 6 o'clock position, our blue Terran player from RB Pro, AiLillekanin. And spawning in the 10 o'clock position on merry-go-round, our red Terran, empty ExE. Sorry you guys have to hear my keyboard, but I do have to observe and cast at the same time. If I could get a dedicated observer, that would be awesome. Would really, really, really love to have that, but I'm honestly not sure if that's allowed. I don't think you can have observers in online matches just because the observer can actually see what's going on and could Skype with another person. So anyway, we got a gas first here for ExE and AiLillekanin. So gonna be a Reaper build most likely. Just chilling here, checking out the production tabs. Racks going down for both players, and ExE's racks just a little bit ahead. Meanwhile, income wise, both players hitting that gas, and should have a Reaper out here very soon as that racks is done for both players. So SCV is being built. We should see a fast expand after this Reaper, but it's very, very possible that they will go into a 1-1-1 build for Banshees. So it all kind of depends on you know, what these players like to do in their TVTs. As we saw last match, AiLillekanin just going for that mech play, and it just worked out for him. Just turtled up so much, had so many turrets. Xerax probably needed to detect two BCs earlier. Meanwhile, we got a fast factory out here. Both players going factory. So, gonna be Reaper into 1-1-1 Banshee build. Most likely. We could see a drop coming out as well, because you can immediately drop after you get that first medevac out. It does leave you exposed though, and given the current meta, it's best just to go Raven or Viking first. Just so you have some kind of defense at home. Because if you do that 1-1-1 fast medevac drop play, you really don't have that much at home to defend. You know, maybe 1 or 2 Marines and a Widow Mine. So this Reaper's going to get a scout in the wrong direction. Going to go counterclockwise. Or, I'm sorry, clockwise. Whoops. To the north part of the map, not seeing anything. Meanwhile, Tech Lab going down on this factory. Marines being produced to guard the ramp from any kind of scout. SCV scout anyway. A Reaper could definitely get in there. Units wise, so we've got a Reaper, Hellion, and a Marine, and we've got 4 Marines for AiLillekanin. So worker count is even at the moment. 2 mules down for our blue Terran. And both players just looking to get out some units here. This Raven actually coming, so anticipating a Banshee play here. So both players actually playing this defensively. One getting a Viking, one getting a Raven. No one's researching cloaks, so it's just going to be these guys realizing the Banshee's never going to come. Meanwhile, Reaper comes in, gets a scout off. If he can stay alive, he will be able to see that Raven. And if he sees the Raven, oh, he's not going to see it. He just barely missed that Raven. Very, very sad. Yeah, just barely missed the Raven. If he sees the Raven, he knows his opponent's playing defensively. And actually, what he might do is just move out here with what he has. Alright, second CC going down. So, sees a lot of those Marines. Knows that his opponent, AiLillekanin, has committed a lot of resources to his army. So, it's unlikely. Viking will scout that Raven, I believe. So, Viking's going to get a good scout here. Good Viking scout. Going to get out without taking too much damage. These Hellions just going to check some things out. And these Hellions are waiting. So, ExE gonna bam. 3 Hellions versus 2. Who do you think wins? Looks like AiLillekanin's going to back off here. Another factory build being built. So this is either going to be a mech play or a transition into Hellbats. We see a tech lab go down here. Okay, so he's just floating his racks. He's not going to throw a tech lab down on that racks for another factory. We're most likely going to switch that factory over to the tech lab. Yep, that's exactly what he's going to do. So, going to be able to produce Vikings 2 at a time and start a Blue Flame upgrade. Meanwhile, our Blue Terran only on 1 base right now. So, just 1 basing hard right now. Rax is going to float all the way across the map. And this orbital scan's going to get most of these units. Sees the orbital building. And actually, he's going to land the Vikings and just come across here. He's got some SCVs with him, too. I don't know if that's intentional. I doubt it. Okay, so no, actually, he targeted the SCVs, so maybe just some kind of tanking. He actually should have sieged that tank up. Oh, I don't know. The tank and Vikings are tanking here, so some early 1 base pressure. Could snipe that CC. No wall in here. These Vikings might go down. Oh man, this is going to be a lot of damage here. This is a lot of damage. You see here, Vikings getting wiped out. GG. So AiLillekanin just taking that game easy peasy lemon squeezy.